What's going on, everybody? Welcome into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we're back with another Minifigure Madness video. We've got a bunch of new minifigures that have arrived, and we're going to be taking a look at them here today. Let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at them. First up, we've got a minifigure here kind of wearing a pink and palm and horse shirt here. This lady is not from the Paradisa theme like I thought. It's actually from a train set, the Cargo Railway set number 4559 from 1996. But it's kind of a shout out to the Paradisa theme, which was kind of geared toward girls at the time there, but it's kind of a throwback to that set. Next up is an interesting one here. We have got a mermaid using like that fancy pre-molded tail piece here. This is actually from a Pirates set there, not the vintage Pirates. This actually came in a Lego Pirates advent calendar of the time. You can see how times have changed there. Now you get Spider-Man and Harry Potter, but back in the day you used to get Pirates. I wish they'd do something like that now. That would sell pretty well, but that's where this one came from. Excited to have that for our beach area. And they do come with a reversible face. We did pick up another Captain America with no shield there, kind of using the old style head on this one as well. This one's from the 2016 tanker battle after the release of Civil War, but still a pretty good one. Next up, we've got two Pirates of the Caribbean figures here. Obviously, you can see they're a little bit incomplete. I believe this is what's called the Gunner Zombie, and this is Scrum. So not two notable characters, and like I said, obviously missing a few pieces. We can maybe piece this back together one day, or just kind of hang in with them, but I think they look pretty good. You always need another Spider-Man. This one has the arm printing on it, no printing on the legs or anything. I think this is just kind of the standard one that we get with most sets these days, but always need more Spider-Man. Next up is the classic Johnny Thunder. One of my favorite minifigures of all time and themes of all time is the Adventurers. And anytime I see a little lot of them, as you'll see, we got a few more here. I always like to try and pick him up. He's in his classic desert outfit there with the revolver kind of stuck in his pants and the style hat with the side turned up. But always appreciate more Johnny Thunder in our Lego City. Alright, this next one is a really fun minifigure. This is a pirate, but it is from the chess set from 2009, which comes with the Pirates versus the Imperials. So he's one of like the pawns and such that come with the set. There's a few variations using kind of this face and the different color hat and vest and everything. I think it's just a really cool one to add for any pirate lover, and I kind of forgot they even made this, but he has like the cool chest tattoo and chest hair and all of that. Just a really fun minifigure from 2009 to add into the collection. Next up, we've got Dick Grayson, aka Robin. This one comes from a Lego Batman movie set from 2017 called The Scuttler, but it's a fun little minifigure. It's kind of hard to see on here, but he's got some metallic dots kind of on his arms there. He has like the bow tie and of course like the style of Robin's eye and goggles from that movie. And he's got that face there. And then the other reversible face with like a frown. Next up, we've got a minifigure from Knight's Kingdom. I think this one might be a bit of a mismatch as well. It's using like the old gray with the helmet there, and it kind of has that different head underneath it, which I don't think is from the Knight's Kingdom era, but it's kind of an old school minifigure, and I thought it was really cool to have. And again, it probably came bundled in one of these other ones there, so just a really cool one to have for anybody who's a fan of Castle and Knights and everything, but probably circa early 2000 as well. Next up, we have Peggy Carter as Captain Carter from the collectible minifigure series. This one I got, again, it was kind of in a bundle there, but I'm trying to make a kind of superior Captain America figure, and there's a lot of good parts on this one, like the leg pieces and maybe even the arms and such that I want to use, even though I already own this figure. But by itself, it is still a great figure, and I really like it. Okay, and the last non-vintage one here is just a Superman, I believe, from kind of that 2016 wave as well. If you didn't check out our last video, a whole bunch of superheroes in that one. So some made this cut, some made the other there, just depending on when they shipped and everything. But I didn't have a Superman in our city, so when I saw this one, I thought it was time. He looks great on his own. He's going to be flying around our Lego City. Next up is a really fun theme. This is from Ice Planet, the 2002 theme. This is like the male, they call it there, kind of the ones kind of working on the ice and using like the flame and other things to kind of cut the ice or whatever was going on in those themes. Kind of looks like space a little bit by using the air tank and the helmets and everything. But they had a lot of this like orangish transparent colors all throughout the set, so that's what made that one really fun and unique. This one's clutch power also is a little weak, but just a fun looking set. You always know what it is when you see kind of like that transparent orange element. And surprise, there are 2 of those guys, so that's really cool. Next up is a really fun minifigure from the Western theme, an underrated theme for sure. This is from 1996. This is the Sheriff, aka Wild Wyatt West or Duke. So, whatever, you know how minifigures were named different stuff back in the day. The Western theme was no different. They kind of changed in different sets. But this is normally known as the Sheriff. You can see he's got like the old gray torso, but like the light gray hat. So it's just a unique minifigure with that cool mustache and the stubble and everything there. But these classic minifigures just bring back a whole bunch of nostalgia, and this is just a great looking Western minifigure, and it's in pretty good shape for the age of it. Next up is one of my favorite minifigures, again from the Adventurers theme. This is Lord Sam Sinister, aka Baron Von Baron, depending on who you ask there, but most folk call him the Baron. He is made more recently famous for being in the Haunted House Fairgrounds ride, where it has all the Easter eggs and nods to them. We hope to review that set sometime on the channel here. It's just sitting under the table, but I think it's retired now. But a big shout out to Adventurers with the hook hand, and just really cool. I think his plinth is a little faded on top there, but still a nice looking minifigure. And another one we've got here is a pirate. I think the torso and legs are more original to the original Pirates theme there, but I don't think the face is correct. It is supposed to have an eye patch, but not the beard, so I don't know what's going on there. But so a bit of a mismatch again, but overall, still a nice looking one. No printing on the back or anything, so I don't know what's going on there, but that's what makes me think it's more of an original minifigure from the Pirates theme, but just a cool one to have, even if it might not be the exact right head. Next up is again one of my favorite minifigures of all time. This is Captain Redbeard. This one's unique there. It did come out in 1989, does have the printed pirate logo on his hat. This one looks actually a little off-centered. But he has the hook and the peg leg as well. No printing on the back or anything there, but he has the nice looking outfit there that's just iconic for Captain Redbeard. And of course they have like the Lego house version of him, the buildable big fig there that you could get as well. That's based off of this original minifigure. This one is the last minifigure and a really cool find here. This is from Fright Nights. This is the Witch. A really cool minifigure there that uses like the witch hat piece, but just really cool facial expression. I don't know what's going on with the face there, just kind of a really unique look with the tooth, I guess, blending in. The other thing with it, it doesn't use like the new slope pieces that we see now, that we see in most dresses now. This is like a straight back you can see there that you just don't see anymore, like using those like roof slopes. But a really fun, unique set from 1997 on this one. But there is one more big one to show you. Before we get to the big one, we did pick up 1, 2, and 3 horses that came with that sheriff over there. I don't think they're the super vintage style. I don't think they bend or anything. They come with saddles as well, looks like in the old gray. So I think they might be authentic from the original theme with the printing and everything. But always need more horses, right? Now the big one. Oh man, this is the original Lego Dragon. First releasing in 1993, I believe. This is the molded dragon that can move its tail back and forth. The wings, of course, can also articulate up and down. Of course, you can find a number of these, but a lot of these little pieces like to break off over the last 30 plus years. It has the mouth that can still open and hinge open there and put like that fire piece in there. Just a really cool thing. I've always wanted one, and again, I saw it, I think I got it for just a few dollars, so compared to what they normally go for. You can put a minifigure on the back of it if you really wanted to as well. So just a really classic Lego piece Even though it's not technically a minifigure, it is worthy of a spot. So there you have it, folks. There's all the minifigures from our Minifigure Madness haul again today. Let me know in the comments which one of these is your favorite that we picked up here today. Is it the dragon? Is it the ice folks there? Is it classic pirates or the adventurers? Or the Western, all kinds of great minifigures here. So again, let me know in the comments. And until next time, make sure to leave a like on the video on the way out. Subscribe to Old Mountain Brex for even more content coming your way. Until next time, have a good one.